Improv classes. You can take comedy class. Is it fun?
Yeah.
That was a lot of pressure. Except for you specifically. I'm just kidding. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
That's okay. Perfect. Thanks for filling out the survey in front of all these strangers. All right. So this is who will be playing for you tonight. Give it up for Craig. If you're in movie, stay put. If you're not, go visit Lilia. Just kidding. Don't touch Okay, cool. So we have Alexis, Jill, Dane, Rocky, May, Steve, Craig, and Evan. Yeah. Perfect. Cool. Here, present. All right, players, take a little bit of a step down. Okay, so this game is a game called Movie. I'm going to play the role of like the movie producer, and all these players are pitching their movie titles to me. So to get us started, we need two letters. M and T. T. M and T. So each of the movie titles they pitch will start with an M and a T. And if I like what I hear from the title, I'm going to do this. And then we're going to get to hear a short little line about the movie. If I'm still digging it, we're going to see a little scene from the movie, okay? All right, players, are you ready? Hey, let's go.
Mini testosterone.
That's a lot.
Many technologies.
Boring.
Okay. Majestic turtles.
Wait, did you just tell us? But I get a few turtles.
The turtle makes its way.
Oh wait, is this a nature film? I thought it was some avant-garde interpretive dance nature film. All right, okay, ready, go.
Mighty tonsil.
Go.
Mega tortoises.
Magic troubadour. I am here to show you the trick of your lifetime.
Yeah, I want to see that movie.
First, we have the water tub.
Is this a magic show?
It's the behind the scenes of
I'm gonna get out of there. Get out of there. All right, go.
More tubas. It is an excellent documentary about tubas.
Mouse thoughts.
Come right to the movie.
It's so dirty down here.
I love it! Look at all the crumbs!
Yeah, but I think we're gonna die soon.
Let's live it up!
Okay, Steve. We're gonna switch the game up a little bit now. Instead of letters, we need styles of movies. So yell some genres out to me. What pops in your head?
Noir.
Ooh, film noir. I heard noir.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Film noir. Titles of movies of film noir, and we're gonna have fun. Ready? Players, ready?
Yeah.
Yes! Okay, go.
Dangerous gaslights. When you walk the streets at night, you just don't know what you're going to encounter. It could be buildings that are super fiery, spark, or it could be
Wait, is this a film noir about lamps?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on that. It's honestly, your voice is very appealing, and I got sucked right in with that. It's all the lamps. Okay, all right, hit me again. Let's go.
The most dangerous detective.
Yeah, I would have come right to that movie.
You know, it's dangerous being a detective.
And you're doing it so well.
I know, I'm the most dangerous.
Wait, is it just the titular line over and over? Okay, go. All right, get over there. All right, keep going.
Looks like the Maltese Falcon.
Yeah,
Falcon, Maltese.
Yeah, I get
This
it.
time, it's Gardner.
with the no.
Crusty.
Yeah, I can travelocity this.
Who did that?
Have you not cleaned my nose yet? Oh, Krustin. And see. Get out of here.
Bye.
Bye. Nick and Matt, grab yourself a sacred chair and head this way. Okay. So these chairs are hard to open. You might want to open it.
Pee-pee.
Okay, that is embarrassing that you got that right away. Okay, great job.
Seems pretty easy.
Well, we can just really rubbing it in.
I had two kids.
I had a hard time closing the chair. I was like, ah! Someone just came by and went, it's just.
Now I know why we.
All right, so these three fellas are wandering around on the stage with their chairs. They're gonna start their scene at your audience suggestion when you yell, stop.
Stop.
Boys, you have 10 lines in total for the entire scene. I'll keep track over here. Go.
So, sir, you're here for quite the reason today.
Fuck you.
George, you should really start with kind words.
Fuck you, Dad.
Young man, we are trying to teach you some manners here.
George, as your father, I do not approve of this tone that you have begun to take with people and me. Unacceptable.
You know what? I don't approve of you divorcing Mom.
Now that's a low blow, George. That is a low blow.
Very low, George. What do you think your father has to do with that information, just going around in his head all day?
He gave a low blow to the secretary, so I think it's his.
Hey, you have to think positive. I'll let you Sylvia, Rocky, Matt, and Alexis! Alright, we're gonna play a game called Shift Left, Shift Right. So the players are gonna stand in a square just like this. You're gonna see 4 different scenes throughout the game. So give me a suggestion for this first scene. How do these 2 players know each other?
Kindergarten.
Ooh, they went to kindergarten together. Shift left. And these 2 players are from a different time period, like the 20s or the Renaissance or future.
Caveman.
70s.
Wow, I tuned into the
We
crowd.
went to the same public school. Caveman time period. Right after Bible times. Okay, all right. Caveman time period. Shift left. We'll take it. Awesome. And these 2 players are going to play characters that aren't people characters.
Cat and fish.
A cat and a fish.
Yes.
Okay, shift left. And we need a line of dialogue to start this scene. So what's the first line we hear?
I heard what you said.
I heard what you said. Shift right. Remind us your scene.
Cat and fish.
Shift right.
Caveman.
Shift right.
Kindergarten.
Shift right. And this scene is beginning with I heard what you said. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I heard what you said. I know this dress makes my ass look big. I heard it. I kind of meant to say that under my breath, but I elevated it a little bit. I just been digging a grave, right? Yes, you are.
Shift right. Shift right. Architectural Digest just doesn't have caves the way I liked it. I'm so bored with this cave.
Every month you get this magazine, so you call it. Why can't you be happy with this cave that we built?
Well, we need a door.
Well,
I think that would help.
okay, well, you know, it would help with the saber-toothed tiger problem that we're having and keeping them out at night. I get it. But there are other options.
What about painting? Painting the cave.
Ooh. Like, maybe we can put a bunch of designs up there. Maybe we could call it a mural.
Shift right.
Who had the idea to give kindergartners scissors? Oh my God, I'm bleeding. That's not what they told us it was going to be a teacher. I'm bleeding.
I feel for you.
You're the nurse. You're the nurse.
This is part of the job.
Well,
Just suck it up. Shift left. I love the mural. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. How can we get people to see it in the future?
You know, I think we need to make it super colorful. So there might be some dyes.
Blueberries.
Blueberries.
Shift left.
swim.
Shift left.
I do like big assholes. Nice, kinky.
And shift diagonal. And seat. Music director for the evening, Mr. Ryan Lloyd. Okay, team. So Ryan's going to do some underscoring, and right now the advanced improv class. Can we believe these are improv students? Aren't they amazing?
Yes.
So cool. Now we're going to improvise a long form for you. So actually, if you want to just make a horseshoe for a moment, and then when we make sidelines, if you're standing on this side, just don't block Ryan, and then you can kind of stand over there, and you can kind of stand over here too. Okay, cool. I'm going to get a suggestion for you in just a moment. Okay. So we're going to get one suggestion, and then this team is going to do a run of scenes, very loosely based on that one suggestion. So you'll see the scenes go all over the place, kind of like watching an improvised little mini play. Who in the room has never seen long form improv before? Nice, cool. Ooh, I'm happy to treat you. Awesome. What a cool thing to see this evening. Okay. All right, team. Ready, Ryan?
Sure.
You're such a rock star. You're so awesome. Okay. So let's see. Shout out to me something that's in your head other than thoughts of sex. Go for it. It was like I just realized where I was taking that. I was like, what are y'all thinking about? They're like, sex and like perfect harmony. Okay. All right. Hot dogs. Next
Baseball game.
Okay. A baseball game. Fun. Okay. So team, your suggestion is baseball game. Here we go. Now make your sentence.
Are you on this?
It's okay, you can walk through.
No, I know. He asked me to press the button all the time.
It looks like it's on still.
Yeah, you can just
Yeah,
keep
let me
reading
check.
all night because
In about 2 minutes.
more.
You like the hot dog?
I do. But like more mustard next time?
No, we don't have any.
Well, ketchup?
No.
All right. Well, you know, that's fine. That's fine. Relish?
Oh, we have a ton of relish.
Oh!
What did you ask?
Well, I didn't know I was supposed to so early.
Yeah, that's the only condiment we have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so like different types of relish?
No, just one.
Just
Like-
one.
Most disgusting one.
But like heaps of it.
Oh, a ton of them. Yeah. Like
How much relish can I get?
I can bring you the whole barrel.
Yeah. I am taking this back to my seat.
Be my guest.
Right?
Nobody's eaten it in 15 years.
This isn't the way I showed you how to do it. You gotta do it faster, more precise. These people need their tickets.
I don't give a care.
You don't care about people getting tickets? Were you ever a boy at a baseball game and you just loved it? Imagine if you couldn't go because the guy behind the desk wouldn't give you your ticket.
My dad left me. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, yeah. Try to make it so no other kid's dad leaves him because the clerk behind the desk couldn't give the dad his ticket, so he just took off with some floozy. Get me overheated sometimes. Stop it. Stop crying.
There's no crying.
Making me feel better about myself.
That's what I've been trying to do. You're finally getting it. You're finally getting it. You're always crying. You're always breaking down. I'm just trying to help you be a better.
Oh, just shut the fuck up!
I never heard such.
Hey, Mom, how do you throw this thing again?
Yeah. I think I hit
Sure,
somebody.
honey.
Yeah? Yeah, you hit the cat.
Maybe.
Honey, it's getting kind of dark out. Maybe we should go inside, because I think maybe throwing a baseball might not be your calling.
Hitting?
No, maybe more something with crayons or...
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
I think I want to be a baseball player when I grow up.
Okay, I'm proud of you, honey.
Right.
You are, yes, I love your spirit and your passion. Even when you're not good at it, you just keep trying. Not getting better, but I just love it.
Hey, how you two doing? You want some lights on out here? Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
You don't think I'm good, Mom?
you are good
Here, watch.
at
I'll just one more time.
You know, they don't pay referee enough to tell jokes to the catcher, but I mean, people don't understand. That's my job.
Yeah, you
Strike!
You gotta make them laugh.
You know how to make them laugh? Strike two!
How do you make them laugh?
I'm thinking you should be catching the ball, son.
Listen. Catching the ball? That's not what I want.
What do you want to do? Strike three, you're out of here!
What I want to do.
Tell me.
I want to dance.
Well, that's an interesting approach for a catcher. Ball. Have I heard dance?
Oh, there. Why is she so mean?
Attitude.
No, I can say.
I can hear both of you right now.
I'm aware.
I think you can hear us.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I understand. I just gotta speak up for myself because every time you come in the room, I just feel like I'm 3 inches tall. And like, you're just so mean.
You are 3 inches tall. You're a fucking leprechaun. We all are.
You know what? I grew to 4 inches tall yesterday, okay?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did Mom tell you that?
As a matter of fact, she did. She did. Right, Jimmy? She told me, remember?
I don't remember that.
Jimmy!
No, I don't remember.
Jimmy, I swear to God.
I remember she gave you those platform shoes that raised you up there.
Right. Did you even notice you were wearing platform shoes?
I did. I was aware. I wasn't aware that he was going to backstab me and tell you. He was supposed to impress you. Thanks!
Jimmy, you should come to older sister's side. You know you want to.
Don't, Jimmy. I have ice cream, and I've got Lucky Charms.
He's lying. Those don't exist.
They do exist. I found them in the human world. Found them. Take me there.
Jimmy.
Ah! Come over here, Jimmy. Join my set. It's Barbara, the meanest leprechaun in the village.
I'm your sister.
I know. Doesn't matter to me, because you ditched out a long time ago.
You know, maybe I would have stayed on your side if you weren't such a...
You know,
So,
I heard you say that.
I didn't
Even though
hear you
you
say that. Say it again, Jimmy.
I can see what you're doing on your mouth.
I can't see
see
it.
what you're
Jimmy,
doing
tell
on your
me
mouth.
loud.
I
So
can
we can
hear
all,
you
the whole
saying
village can hear it.
that. I'm gonna tell Mom.
Bitch!
Ooh.
Lindy's been...
Have you been snorting that oatmeal again? Because there's no oatmeal left. Jimmy.
It's actually kind of fun. You should try it. Oatmeal?
I'm hungry.
You are.
And then you took the last oatmeal.
We could always eat something different.
There's nothing in the refrigerator.
How about we go to Denny's?
You're trying to solve the problem, and I'm very hungry. Now, don't have time to go to Denny's.
Yeah, I screwed that one. I screwed that one royally. Barbara, you know that's my MO. I screw things, and that's just who I am. You've accepted that, and you've been with me all of these years.
That's gonna change.
Welcome to Scrubs Anonymous.
I did it again. I don't know why I snort oatmeal. That's how he does anything.
The oatmeal thing again?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta stop with the oatmeal, man.
Have you ever heard of people getting divorced because of snorting oatmeal? That sounds kind of weird.
I've been to this year.
welcome to Oatmeal Snorters Anonymous.
Yeah.
I hear this is your 5th time here.
Yeah, number 5. I just can't help myself. I don't even know why I do it. It's like I do it, nothing happens, and then I do it again.
I'm going to get this oatmeal out from the bag.
Oh, don't show me the oatmeal.
And scene! Awesome, great job, everybody. That was great. We were just getting the audience situated. Perfect. So now we're gonna play a game of freeze tag. So players, we're all gonna play a game of freeze tag. And to get us started, audience, I need a suggestion of a number between 50 and 100. Yell out some numbers.
77.
69.
22. In case you didn't hear my friend. Okay. You heard this, 2 12-year-olds in the audience? Okay, just kidding. Okay, so I need one player to step out and make themselves into the number 6.
Wait.
One player step out and join him. You will be a 9. Yes! Oh my God, you're adorable. You're hard. Okay, and we'll use this body position to start off our game of freeze tag. So, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Moving away, bitch.
This is my space.
This stage is for me. You know I've been doing ballet way longer, and my pirouettes are ridiculous.
Doing it longer.
Warrior pose. This pose every day.
Yeah, that's how you build the fighting spirit.
I'm aware, but this is the only
Get
pose we do all class.
I know.
It shouldn't even- Whee! Woohoo!
Do a jump. Jump.
Oh, how'd you do that? Freeze.
I think I threw out the bag.
Oh, girl, you did.
Oh, yes, it's still good. Yeah.
What are we gonna, how can I help you?
I like it. Okay. Okay. What do we do?
All right, I'm really proud of you for giving birth. I'm just gonna pick up the baby.
Called Panel of Experts. So I have 4 people in that game who I forget who they are, but I'm sure you know. And I need each of those people to grab a chair real quick. Woo! It's Dane, Rocky, JC, and Meg. Woo! Awesome. Okay. And experts, if you would take a little bit of a step down. And by step, I mean, here we go. Like a scuttle. A scuttle. Take a scuttlebutt right downstairs. Okay, perfect. All right, so audience, this is our panel of experts. They are experts in a lot of different areas. And right now I need from you some I like it. I was like, I can do this whole sentence in one breath. And then in like one moment. So we need suggestions of what each of these players is an expert in. So
Transmutation.
Of what?
Transmutation.
Transmutation. I really like this audience. This audience. Yeah, audience. Oh, yeah. Okay, and who is this person, or who is this person? Grizzly bear. I've never met this person. You're an expert in grizzly bears. Okay, and this person is an expert in something you would not... Landscaping.
Manscaping.
Well, we're gonna find out soon. This person is an expert in something you would never normally think to have an expert in.
German history.
Cat washer.
Voice therapy.
Criminal biology.
These are so fun. These are super fun. I heard voice therapy, nice and loud and clear. Okay, voice therapy. All right, so in a moment we're going to meet our panel. So each player will introduce themselves. They'll tell you the name of the character that is going to be the expert, and then they'll remind you what they're an expert in, okay? Panel of experts, here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from where exactly you were just a moment ago. Let's hear it for our panel right now. We're going to meet them right now. Let's introduce yourself to our studio audience.
Of course, I'm sure you all know me, Dr. Jacqueline Limbowski, and I am a specialist in transmutation. In fact, I am prepared to transmute right here on the stage. Notice I don't have a limb, but by the end of this panel, I will.
I understand that is why we have the tarp. Okay, fantastic, great. So nice to have you on the show.
Hi, my name's Merle Fork, and I make suits out of grizzly bear fur. And you gotta know how to treat a grizzly bear right to get a nice grizzly bear suit.
Let's hear it from Mr. Miss Fork.
Mr.
Mr. Fork.
Righto. My name's Hara Down Under. And I'm an expert in manscaping.
I really enjoyed your guest spot on Queer Eye. Well done.
Well, I'm Francis with a PH, and I am a voice therapy person. I'm going to help you get through your voice problems just like I did. Don't worry.
Opportunity to ask the panel some questions. Each question that you ask, the entire panel will answer. So the questions that work really well are the open-ended ones like what is the meaning of life, or what am I to do with mine? Those work really well. So who's up for some unsolicited advice? Yes, sir. What's your question?
How did you get started in your job?
How did you get started in your job? How did you get started?
Oh, it's a fascinating story. Actually, I was born with no limbs. But through I am a savant in transmutation, so I just said, limb grow, and it did. And you can do that as well. I can teach you. I'll meet you in the parking lot after.
I was left in the forest, and I was raised by grizzly bears, Mama and Papa Bear.
Oh.
Well, I was born with a bear's small dome. And so one day, I'm looking in the mirror and I say to myself, where's my dome? So I'm like, all right, maybe I go to trim it. And so that became a passion of mine, trim it to find my dome.
Really good time to remind our panel that you don't have to speak directly to me. Francis, with a PH, really curious to hear how you answer this question.
Well, as you can tell by my fabulous accent, I have practiced very, very hard to get where I am today. You know, I actually used to talk like this, and it was a very, very disturbing thing. As you can tell, I needed help. So I started to progress upon myself, and therefore was able to teach others how to progress to better perfect themselves.
If you found that confusing, read his blog. You love to be confused. Okay, awesome, thank you. So audience, who needs some advice? We have our experts here, they're willing to give you some advice. Yes, sir.
What happens after you die?
What happens after you die? You know what? I want to hear from Francis first.
Well, you see, after you die, your voice kind of goes away, so therefore my part of the job is over. However, you do get to hear someone else's voice, and it calls out real clear to you, son, and it tells you to follow, and that's what you should do.
Thanks, Francis.
Go to the big hair clipper in the sky. You always got to be clipping, so that's what I'd be doing the rest of my life. Or the afterlife.
Okay.
I think when you go, you get eaten by other animals. I mean, it's the circle of life. Mama and Papa Bear told me that's where
It doesn't
you go.
sound like a circle the way you're describing it.
No, I mean,
it sounds like a dead end.
it's a bit of it at the end.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, it's really.
It came out in the wrong spot, but I am an expert, and let me tell you, after you die, it is limb heaven. You've seen there's several gods, they have several limbs, everybody has a ton of limbs. It's a fabulous thing. You know, you always wish you had more hands to get work done. You do. It's a wonderful place, don't be afraid.
Thank you. Each member of our panel is going to send you, audience, we'll send you some mail. They're gonna share with you some words of wisdom, so they're gonna give you a little something to take home.
Yes, treat your limbs very well and always transmute.
Oh, okay.
Do as the grizzly bear does and shit in the woods.
Right at the end with some great advice.
Right, so you always want to have the right cut for the situation. Now, I would recommend, just in general, the Fu Manchu. Nobody does this very often, but you just have like hair going down around.
I think we're just gonna clap.
Well, I would always say to speak from the diaphragm and the heart, because then you'll always be understood, no matter how stupid you sound.
Our bat. So if you're playing in the bat and there isn't a chair for you up here, grab a chair and bring it with you. So audience, we have a really special treat for you. We're gonna do one more piece in this first part of the show, and then we're gonna take a little intermission so we can visit the bar, get some fresh air and that sort of thing, and then we'll come back for musical improv. So oh, you got one right there, Matt. Rock and roll. Perfect. Okay. So I don't think we've ever performed this form. So this class is my advanced improv class, and I have been teaching this class long form improv. I'm an improviser who's been improvising for 16 years, and I used to live in Chicago, and I worked as a professional comedian there. That was super fun. And it is also really fun to live in San Luis Obispo, where it's not nearly as rainy and cold all the time. In the middle of January, when my friends are on Facebook, they're like, it's -17 again. I'm like, I feel like I made great choices. And I put the top down on my convertible and I pat myself on the back. Awesome. So I've been so happy to find an improv community here that I can create with and explore and do some really fun different things and express ourselves and like have fucking fun while we're doing it. It's been awesome. And I say all of that because the form that we're going to show you is something totally different. So this is a form called the bat. In a moment, we're going to turn the lights out, and it's called the bat because it happens in the dark, so it's all audio. So it's kind of like listening to a radio play, sort of. A really trippy, weird-ass radio play. Do you all know who Jack McBrayer is? He's on 30 Rock. He plays Kenneth on 30 Rock. Okay, so legend has it that his improv team in Chicago was getting up on stage at a theater called I.O., and that's an improv theater in Chicago, and they were going to perform, and the lights went out, and there was like a blackout on that section of the city, and they'd already like gotten all ready, and the audience was there, and they're all ready to go. And then this happens, and the theater was like, oh, we're probably going to just cancel and like usher everyone out. And they're like, no, we want to do improv anyway. So they created this form, and it's really cool. Okay, I think I said all the things. Do y'all have any questions? In a moment, we're going to turn the lights out. Oh, it's already happening. Okay, oh, it's happening. Okay, so to get us started, we need a suggestion. Thank you so much, Kai. You were awesome.
Yes.
Perfect. Yes. Oh, they're so good. You're so good. We need a suggestion of a location. Where does the first scene take place?
Siberia. Times Square.
Ooh, I heard Times Square. All right, audience, we're taking you to Times Square. Here we go.
Get your
Get your hot churros here, hot churros.
Hey, mister, you spare some change. Mister, you wearing AirPods?
I'm Mrs. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm very sorry to disturb you. I can see you wearing your AirPods. I'm glad you took them out to notice me. I just am very hungry, and I could just use some change, please.
Oh, you know, all I've got is my debit card. Do you have Venmo? I'm happy to give you some.
I don't have Venmo.
I
don't.
Homeless people these days, my goodness. First you don't know.
I mean,
Woman.
wait, but you didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. I don't have Venmo, but I do have an iPhone with the Square app. I've got the swipe up. I can just spare a few bucks. That'd be greatly appreciated.
I think I can do that. Is three enough for you?
3's mighty fine. I could get a couple nugs. I mean sandwiches.
Oh.
is this going toward food? I am all
Oh,
for it.
absolutely. Going towards a lot of food. I mean, munchies is still food, but you get the point.
All right, well, here's my card.
All right, so can I get a tip too? Just like an extra $1 would be helpful.
It is requesting your services as being either okay, great, or superb?
Well, what'd you think?
Probably great.
Oh, it's a mighty fine to rate my panhandling 5 stars.
Yeah.
It means a lot.
Yeah, I just heard you to be a little bit more observant of gender expression.
Absolutely, mister. I'm so sorry. It's an honest mistake. I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh, wait. You're talking to me?
I don't think anyone was talking to you.
Oh, it's okay. It's the voices in my head again.
Ah, okay, you got them too.
Absolutely. They talk to me all the time. They say jump off the boat, don't jump off the boat. They're very confused.
Yeah, mine usually tell me I can catch the fish, but then I don't see any.
But that's a damn shame. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it's very nice to meet you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you keeping me up to date with my business.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, that's just Chad. He helps me out in times of need.
Ah, you named him?
Don't listen to Chad. He's a jerk.
I know he's a jerk. I know, but like, just gotta listen. He's the boss in this whole apartment in my head. You just gotta listen to him.
I fucking didn't sign up for that. Fuck you, Chad.
Dolores, stop arguing with Chad. I can't handle it. You guys get real violent. You guys remind me of my parents.
See, you should probably check in with that guy, because you're talking out loud. Just not
Right. Hey, mister, how you doing?
I don't know why, but I think I can hear him too.
You can hear him too?
I can. Did that one say we're both crazy?
Uh-huh.
Oh God!
Right. Just don't listen to Chad, because it's dead.
It's rather nice to meet somebody who can hear them too. It's been so long.
Well, I don't know if I want to hear other people's voices. Mine are terrible enough.
Are you calling me terrible? How dare you?
Oh, Susan, come on.
Oh my gosh, she sounds sad. I'm gonna go over to that guy's head.
Yeah,
He sees whatever. I'm Dolores.
Y'all leaving me?
Yeah, bye.
Don't leave me.
I took it for you, Tony.
I have muffins.
That's just cheap.
Why does my head feel more full?
Well, I feel like I don't have any voices in my head now. They're gone. I don't hear any voices. Oh my God, it's amazing.
They're everywhere.
Man, there's a lot of clocks in here.
I told you not to go to this Airbnb, Frank. It's creepy with all the clocks.
I wonder how many alarms we could set.
Oh my God, I'll never get any sleep.
Right?
Was it inside or outside?
That sounded like outside. Maybe there's clocks outside too. Why would they put clocks outside?
How much did you pay for this? This is crazy.
$15.
Yeah.
It was a bargain. So I was like, all right, do it.
Okay, so let's just make the best of it and
Maybe you shouldn't bargain like on our honeymoon, huh?
so what about my ring?
Ring?
Yeah, you said bargain hunt. Did you bargain hunt for my wedding ring? Because it makes me feel like you did.
No, not at all. It's not leaving any kind of a stain or ring on your finger at all. Definitely didn't bargain hunt on that guy. You're black. Platinum and diamonds all the way.
Okay.
Oh, that was the worst funeral I ever played.
The worst?
Aye, the worst.
Oh, you're always complaining.
Well, what do you have me do? It's a funeral.
Nah. It's a funeral, but this is the new age funeral. We're supposed to be.
Oh, I know, we're supposed to be so happy, go lucky. There. Woke up, son.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with the people throwing themselves in the casket no more. Like a good wailing cry.
Oh no, the millennials don't do that.
I know.
But I don't understand what they do. I prefer we throw ourselves in the casket.
Aye, and then there was the Skype meeting for the family from overseas, so they could watch it, and I had to put the selfie stick on the casket, and it was the worst.
And then when you had to go in and get it back. Yeah. Well, shall we plan our funerals in the old-fashioned way?
I suppose.
You don't want to be like modern.
Nay. Well, we'll do it right this time, out in the Highlands. I can see it now. Grass hut with stone walls.
Yeah.
A gull crying in the wind.
Nancy!
We're going to clear the chairs, and we're going to get all of the players from the advanced class up on stage for a moment. We'll do one closing game. Nicely done. I mean, it's give it to someone. He earned it by making fun of me earlier. Okay. All right. Isn't this cool? It's cool to see something totally different, right? It's just really neat. Okay. We're doing a little shuffling. All right, let's get all our players up on stage. And then we're going to go into an intermission, and we're going to take just a brief 10-minute intermission. After the intermission, we have our musical improv ensemble. We're going to improvise some songs, we're going to sing for you, play some improv games, some musical improv games. Does that sound good, everybody? Yeah! So, awesome. Intermission will give you a chance to visit Lilia, and we're all set up back here, and I can stop jibber jabbering. Yeah. Great, and sing what I've already said multiple times. Okay, cool. We're going to play some line games. You know what, players? What line game would you like to play? Shout it out to me.
1001.
I'll take it. All right, 1001. So perfect. Everyone, I know what you mean, but everyone else in your class is like, oh God. Okay. All right. We're gonna tell you some really cheesy jokes. Who's a fan of cheesy jokes? And me too. And we're gonna use this setup. 1001 something walk into a bar. So what's walking into the bar?
Horses.
Horses. Okay, cool. 1001 horses walk into a bar and they ask the bartender for a drink. The bartender's like, we don't serve horses here. And the horses are like, hey! That works? Okay. Horses.
1001 horses walk into the bar and the bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. You better hoof it.
1001 horses walk into a bar. Bartender says, we can't serve you here. You got too many hands.
1,001 horses walk into a bar, did they? And the bartender says, "You're my main man."
1,001 horses walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Will you order already? I'm chomping at the bit."
1,001 horses walk into the bar and the bartender says, "Nay."
1,001 horses walk into a bar and they tell the bartender, "You dropped the N outside."
1,000 horses walk in a bar. They say, "We can't serve it here," and it says, "Let's giddy up out of here."
1,001 horses walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "You're looking old. I think I'll paste you one."
1,001 horses walk in the bar and the bartender says, "You better pony up this time."
Horses walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We've got an occupancy of 250." And he goes, "That's okay. We're quarter horses."
Alright, we're gonna end the first half of our show on that damn fine weird horse joke. Then nobody else had any other jokes. It was also a math joke. I tip my improv head to you. Okay, so give a hand for your players. Let's hear for James. Let's hear for Alexis. I cannot wait to come back and sing for you. 10 minutes. So we're going to take a 10-minute intermission. See you again in 10